Okay guys, welcome back to this Future Ashes series. We're in here on day 2 as that's punched off the back foot straight away from Inglis. We're getting smashed around at the moment. He gets to his 50 with the first ball of the day. It was a good ball, just punched off the back foot for 4. What an innings this has been. Here's Sam Cook now. Edged and taken! What a catch! Sam Cook gets a wicket that he deserves. Fergus O'Neill is gone. Played really well, but he edges it. Gully taking a diving stunner. What a catch that is from Rue. He is a keeper, so he's accustomed to taking those diving catches. O'Neill's gone. He played really well. It's 8 for 275. Out comes Xavier Bartlett. Going to invite him into a drive here, which he takes on and gets enough off to the boundary. That is a beautiful cover drive. I really think Atkinson deserves a wicket. This has been such a good over as it's edged away. If we'd had a gully, it would have been a much different result. In the end, it's 4 runs. I think we've just got to rely on line and length to get our wickets because pitch isn't giving us too much. As that is Xavier Bartlett. That is a drive and a half for 4. Going a tiny bit shorter here. Still driven. That is a beautiful shot. Should get through to the boundary for 4 more runs. Inglis to 62. Come on. Edged onto his own stumps. We've got him finally. Inglis has played so well, but we have finally got through the defences. Just a little chop on. Not the most satisfying wicket, but we will take it. That is a mammoth innings. A brilliant knock, but it's 9 for 305. Atkinson again. Oh, wow. Wow, what a ball that is. Okay, we come in with Atkinson. Good fire and a Yorker. Thought he might go for it, get out, but instead he does play the sensible shot and gets 4 runs for it. Come on. All we need is just him to keep playing at it. That's what we're going to be able to get to do with these spinners. Just keep bowling on the stumps. Edged, and what a catch! Tawanda Mayeye again. We finally finished them off. Bartlett's gone for 22. Played well, but just throwing his hands at one he didn't need to. Great catch from Mayeye. And Farhan Ahmed gets a 5 for 75 in 28.4 overs. This was a grueling match so far. Now it's time to bat. If we have a look at the scorecard, big contributions from the top order, just everyone getting starts, and then McSweeney, Inglis and Connolly all getting 50s. A little bit of lower order runs as well helped them a lot. Bowling wise, everyone bowled well, Farhan Ahmed especially, as well as Coles actually, and everyone had a really decent economy in the end. They had quite a low run rate. So let's get into the batting innings, see what we can do. They've put up 316 here. I have not batted in a long time in this game. Just need to get in behind the first few balls. One thing I do need to decide is whether we're going to try and Bazball it this innings or going to try and play smart. I think I'm just going to stay safe for the first few overs while I get accustomed to the bowlers and then maybe go a little bit harder at them. Try and get our run rate around 3.5, 4. That's driven down the ground. We'll get off the mark with McKinney. It's not timed too well, but enough for a quick single. Fergus O'Neill from the other end. We know how good he is against English players because in the county championship recently he's been very good. As we'll get through for a very quick single. Just need to wait for the short one or the full one. Or the one on the pad so that we can flick away nicely. But yeah, off the mark with a couple. Okay, Bartlett again. We can leave that one. That will be 5 wides. Our first boundary is not off the bat. It's a poor delivery, a short one. That was down leg. Bartlett again. Last ball of the over. Left alone. End of the third with 10 without loss. And that will be the end of the session as well. With 10 without loss. Nothing too crazy has happened so far, really. So, yeah, let's just keep going. Fergus O'Neill again. Oh, he's bowled us with his no ball. That is so lucky. That was so quick and full and fast. But he was over the line. Wow. It's Fergus again. We drive him beautifully on the up into the gap. Might not go to the boundary, but we'll get back for 2. I don't think we'll turn around for 3, though. Here's Bartlett again. It's full and on the pads, flicked away into the gap. It's off the middle, but still won't go to the boundary. It's quite a big ground, and the sliders are quite hard for me, so. Oh, wow, that is a beautiful, beautiful straight drive from McKinney. Won't even go to the boundary, though. I've absolutely middled that, but I don't know how I'm going to get boundaries here. Here's Bartlett again. That is flicked away beautifully off the pads. But again, we won't find the boundary. That is flicked in the gap again. Really nicely timed. But again, he just doesn't have the power, it seems, McKinney, to get the ball to the boundary. He'll come back for another 2. And now Cameron Green comes on. Straight away, greeted by a beautiful straight drive from McKinney. That is a brilliant shot. We might be able to come back for 3. We will. Still have not hit our first boundary. Here's Green again. That is driven down the ground beautifully. Ideally, time might race away for our first 4. No, I don't think so. We'll get back for 3 again. 2 threes in this over. It's been a really nice one for us. Flicked away into the gap. Could go all the way, but no, it won't, obviously, because we have no power whatsoever. And we skied it straight to the man. Such a stupid way to go. I just felt like I really needed with my Yeye to find a boundary. I couldn't. Just went after one that I really shouldn't have. It was on a good length. I was waiting for the short one, but that didn't happen. Tawanda Mayeye is gone. It's 1 for 42. Now we've got James Rue coming in. And his first ball is flicked away for a single. We've got 2 left-handers at the crease now. Last ball of the over. Driven down the ground. Beautiful timing from Rue. Won't get to the boundary, obviously, because nothing does, but it'll be 2. Green again. Driven down the ground. Despite it being a short one. It'll go a long way, but will it go all the way? No, of course not. All I want is 1 boundary. Oh, finally. We've hit it over. Could it go for 4? It will. Finally. Our first boundary of the match. It's taken us about 15 overs or whatever. I don't know. But that is finally it. He's in again, Green. Flicked away. Nicely timed in the gap. And it'll be our second 4. McKinney moving to 44. He's playing very, very, very well. We go again. Bartlett's in. Flicked away nicely. This time it's in front of square. Quite a long way. Could it go to the boundary? No. Of course not. We'll get back for 3. Okay, now Todd Murphy's being brought on. The spinner. This is going to be difficult. Murphy again. Oh, he's bowled us. So Beauty on with the arm a little bit quicker, and Rue is gone. A little bit of lag as well. Just got straight through me. I'm pretty sure that went on with the arm. Yeah. So much quicker than the last 2 deliveries. That is a beauty. Rue's gone for 17 with 2 for 85. Oh, that is a beautiful cover drive. Just the 1. But it'll get off the mark, Cox. Okay, Owens in again. That is pulled to perfection for 4. Jordan Cox has absolutely creamed that one away to the boundary. Oh, wow. We were very, very, very early on that. I'm not quite sure how. But we'll get back for 2 byes. Last ball of the over. Oh my goodness me. What a jammy catch that is. I've just flicked it away off the pads. It was a fine shot, but short leg has just done some superhuman fielding. I guess it did happen when we were bowling, so can't complain too much, but that is the least human catch you will ever see. Cox is gone for 9, and we're in a little bit of trouble here, 3 for 100. Okay, Owen into McKinney here. We're flicking it away fine, and that will get McKinney to a very well-made half-century. He's had to wait and had to play very patiently, just playing with those singles. Only the 2 4s. It has been a very quick knock, though. Strike rate of 76. It's been good from him. As now we're going to face our first ball with Harry Brook. Mitchell Owens coming in. No run. Will Sutherland comes on. He's taken a wicket. I mean, pretty cheap as that is driven down the ground to start his second spell. Beautifully timed. Could go all the way. Won't. We're going to sprint back. Just about get home. We ran 4 in the end. That is full enough to drive, and Brook takes it on. That is an absolutely glorious shot. Will be a boundary. Run starting to flow here. Already 9 from the over. Brook started slowly, but playing nice shots, as that is another very nice one. Probably won't go to the boundary. Have to time it very well on this pitch to do so, but we'll get back for 2. Sutherland once more. Driven down the ground. That is middled from Brook. Probably won't go all the way. It's not skipping off the outfield, but it'll be 2. Connolly. No run. To end the 32nd, I reckon there's one more over in the session. Oh no, that will be the end of the session. So we have one more session to go. We've done pretty well here. Holding on. We are 3 down on 119. McKinney's been the main player for us. We do just need to keep going. But Murphy's definitely been the pick of their bowlers so far. Connolly just bowled the 1 over for 1 run. Their worst bowler, I don't know, probably Cam Green. Bowled 6 overs for 29 without reward as well. I reckon they should probably bring on Fergus O'Neill again after the break. I'm not sure who will be bowling, but that would be my guess. That is driven down the ground. We will be able to get one there. We will actually be able to scamper back, I think. Bit of a miscommunication. Long off didn't run in and let it go to extra cover, but then he just decided he didn't want it. The run rate has dipped a bit, but it's just because Brook's settling in as he's driven that one down the ground. Pretty well timed in the end. It didn't look like it, but it's got nearly all the way to the boundary. We're back for 3. I really don't think this plan is a very good one for Australia, but we'll take it. We need some runs, and we're getting some here. We're sprinting back for another 2. Sutherland again. Edged and taken. It's a very good ball. Brook is gone. Couldn't really get going. That was just a really nice ball. Satisfying wicket for Sutherland to get. Obviously not going to challenge that. Just pitched on a full length. Went away a little bit. We were driving at it. Straight into the hands of Cameron Green at first slip. Brook's gone. He went for 16. It's 4 for 138. And out comes Jamie Smith now. Oh, wow. That is beautifully played. Manoeuvred into the gap by McKinney. And it'll go all the way for 4. What a shot that is. Just using the pace. Wasn't really there to do that, but he does not care. That is guided beautifully. 2 left in the over. That is on the pads. Flicked away. Ideally timed. And that will be another 4. In again, Connolly. That is absolutely middled. That is an absolutely beautiful shot by Jamie Smith. Just crunched away for 4. That is absolutely crunched away. Square drive of high class. Come back for a couple. McKinney moving to 87. That is launched away. It was full and on the pads there for it. And we did middle it to the boundary with McKinney. He's on to 91 now. That was truly not a good ball. A freebie to slap away into vacant mid-wicket. And that is 4 more. Smith's just settling in here. 6 off 16. As that is another glorious cover drive. Out of the screws. Should go away to the boundary. And will. He's playing some lovely shots here. He's just played quite defensively other than those 2 expansive drives. Murphy again. Driven. Timed. In the gap. Could come back for 2. And we will. We'll not just come back for 2. We'll come back for 3. We'll get McKinney a brilliantly made 100 off just 131 balls as well. He's played so well. Strike rate of 77. It's so lucky. Only 5 fours. He's had to nudge and nurdle a lot, but he's played so well. Oh no, he's got us. Just after he gets his 100, McKinney, just not really knowing what to play, tried to play a square drive, one that came in a little bit too far. It was on the stumps, not the shot to play, and he is bowled. Gone for a brilliant 101. He's 5 for 190 now. Cam Green back into the attack. First spell wasn't great, and second spell starts with a glorious drive from Coles. That is a huge shot for his confidence. Got ourselves a toucher run. Smash it over short cover. That is really well timed. One bounce 4, nearly went all the way for 6. Just decided time was up with Jamie Smith to be defensive. Got to go for 1, and we met it really nicely. Slapped away. We have just under 12 overs left in the day of cricket, as that's driven beautifully. Might go all the way. And will. Todd Murphy again. Oh, he's got Jamie Smith. A tiny inside edge and taken by the keeper. It's just really good line and length. Smith trying one of those elaborate drives that he's been playing so well all innings, but this time he can't survive. I'm not sure what to do here. Do I just bring in Farhan Ahmed or maybe the Night Watchman? I think I might just go with it and bring in Farhan Ahmed. There's still 10 overs to play. No. That's so stupid. No. I pressed no and it's gone out of my crease. No. Oh my God. That is the stupidest wicket oh no. That's so jammy. That's the way that the innings ends. That is so annoying. I've done nothing wrong at all. I've just pressed no to get back in my crease. And he's gone. And now I really don't think we have a chance of getting close to their total. Oh my God. That's really annoyed me. Coles was playing really well in some great touch. And suddenly, we're going to really struggle to get anywhere near to their total. Just because of a stupid glitch. As that will be the end of the session. Is that the end of the day? I guess so, I'm not sure. Is it? Yeah, I reckon it is, yeah. Anyway, that's really annoyed me. That has really annoyed me, that last wicket. But other than that, should have really been quite a decent day. McKinney's 100 was so good. Other than that, people getting starts, no one really kicking on, except Smith looked like he would. And Coles really looked like he would. He was playing so well. It's so stupid that that's the way we have to get out. And anyway, I'll see you in the next one. That is just really annoying. But yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.